afternoon, everybody. It is April from Knit and Kitten Crafts once again. It is August 6th, Friday. It is about 12:30, so I'm on my lunch break once again. And I am here to show you my progress for the first project for August. The first project is my wedding sampler by Teresa Wensler. You should have seen a picture of the final image. What it'll look like when it's finished, as well as where it was the last time I showed it to you. So let me show you what I was able to get done this month in the past 3 days. So let's see, there we go. That is where I'm up to now. Let me go ahead and fold it so that way I can actually get in close with the details here. Alright, so I worked on page number 3. See if I can get my fingers to work. So last time I showed it to you, I was about halfway done with this page. I had to finish up this column up here and then do all of this over here, which I did. I finished it up last night before I went to bed. And I will say that Teresa is very heavy on the confetti, but it looks good. Very heavy on the blended threads and the confetti, which is what this is. It's pretty much the same as this basket up here, but it's in a bush form here, and it looks really good. There's actually a little bit more down here underneath the column, but it's all of a specialty stitch, so I'm leaving that till the end. And then, so next month I will be working on the center portion. Let's see if I can get my fingers to work with me here. So the center portion will finish up this bush, go across, and then start on another bush that mirrors this one on this side, which will then have the third page on this row. We'll finish up this column and this border similar to this side. So I'm expecting next month's piece to be done next month, because it is just the bush, finishing up one bush and doing the bush on the other side. So I'm hoping to get page number, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 done next month, and then that would leave what, October, November for page 6. So if I stay on track with about 2 months per page, and I have, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages left. So I'm thinking another year I should have this finished. Considering I'm only working on it 3 days in a month at a time, I'm okay with that. So that is my progress for July on the wedding sampler. So I'm started on my next piece, which I will come back when I'm done with that one, and that's about it. So until next time, guys, enjoy your stitching. Alright, good afternoon, everybody. It is April from Knit and Kitten Crafts. It is Tuesday, August 24th. It's my lunch break. I am here with another update as to what I did since my last little clip, as well as a little bit of haul that came in, an explanation as to why I needed that haul too. So let's go ahead and get started with the first thing. So the first thing was the Advent animals. You should have seen a little clip of, one of the blocks, what it looks like when it's finished, as well as where I was the last time I showed you. So the last time I showed you, I got the first 12 blocks done, and that was on one piece of fabric. This month I started on blocks 13 and 14 on a new piece of fabric, same size, same color, same everything. But I got 13 and 14 done. Let's see. There we go. So I've got, let's see, 13 here. Cardinal. That was fun to work on. It was fun. All those different colors. And then on 14, the sassy cow with her milk and cookies. I think she's sassy anyways. But those are what I did this month. So for the whole piece of fabric, it's not that large, to be honest. It was just a pre-cut from Hobby Lobby / Joann's. I don't remember which one I got it from. That is a Zweigart. It's a sky blue. It is 28 count even weave. And I'm doing 2/2 with the called for threads. DMC threads, because it also calls for Dragonfly Lotus, I think it is. I don't have any of those, so I'm just using plain DMC. And there it is again. So that is my progress update for that. So now I'm going to take a little break, put this away, get everything ready for my next little clip, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back and gotta get a picture out. So I got an order yesterday, to be specific, from 123 Stitch for, it's actually for just some thread that I needed that I have decided that I'm not actually going to use. So it's still in the little bag that it came in. This is Gloriana, number 83. It is a silk. I was hoping, from what I saw online, it looked variegated, but it's actually just this solid color. There's no variegation in it whatsoever. If there is, it's really, really subtle and not what I was actually looking for. This was to be used in Old English Walled Garden as a replacement thread. Is a substitution thread. The thread that I was trying to substitute is a rayon thread that I can't find anywhere. For my Old English Walled Garden, which you can just barely see the pattern over there right next to my phone. I needed it for the flowers in the tree, and I actually am using a different color. See, the color I'm actually using is this here, which you can't see all that well because lighting sucks in my room. Maybe a little bit. So it goes from this really light peachy color to this light yellow golden color, with a little bit of maybe a white in there. Transitions from the peach to the gold, the yellowy gold. I'm using that for a flower which I will show you guys probably tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm working on a different project. But I'll show you guys that more tomorrow. Explain where I'm using it and why I'm using it and all that other stuff. But the other thing that I got, because you know you can't really get just thread and have it be shipped by itself, it kind of just defeats the purpose of the shipping. So I went to my wish list and got this pattern. This is from Cooler Design Studios. It is called the Rose Sampler. It is huge. 198 by 140. And if you do it on 14 count, the design size is 14 by 10. But there's a lot of specialty stitches in here, so it's preferable to do it on an even weave, which I will. I'm not sure I want to do it on the color that they suggested, which was a beige. I'm not sure. I was thinking of blue, but then I realized there's this blue, but it's, you know, threaded in white. It's filled in. I'll have to take a closer look at the pattern to see if that would work. I might use a different shade of blue. But I have no intentions of starting this anytime soon. So this is going to be put away into my binders of all my patterns, and yeah, I'll just sit there for a while until I find something else that I want to work on. But that is everything that I have for you guys today. I will come back tomorrow, Thursday, within the next couple of days, to give you an update as to what I am working on that. So yeah, until then, guys, enjoy your stitching. Bye. Good afternoon, everybody. It is April from Knit and Kitten Crafts. Once again, it is August 31st. I am here on my lunch break to give you an update as to what I did since my last clip, which was, I think, a week and a half ago. So I was working on, between that point and when I started my other project, which you can see here, I was working on Old English Walled Garden, which you should have seen a preview picture of what it'll look like when it's finished, as well as where I was the last time you saw it. I'm quite pleased of my progress on this piece. So it's quite large at this point. So that is where I'm at. Let me go ahead and fold it up a bit and bring it closer, if it'll cooperate with me. So there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. You'll have to excuse me. I'm trying to figure out. There we go. I'm out of practice with this. I'm sorry, guys. I am so out of practice. I apologize. It's not my fault. It is, but it isn't. So yeah, that's better. So basically, I finished all of the cross stitching in this section. I still have this section over here of the wall and finishing up this tree here, and then finishing up this section of the wall and this tree, which I think is like a willow. And this one over here reminds me of a sakura tree or a cherry blossom tree from Japan. That's what it reminds me of. I know it's not, because it's an English garden, not a Japanese garden. But yeah, I really like this floss here. That is, what is that? I know it's called Northern Lights, that specific color, but I don't remember what it is. There we go. It is Chinese silk. Oh, it is Northern Lights. It is the sky colorway. That's what it is. So, Northern Lights floss. It is 100% pure Chinese silk, and it comes 8 ply in 5 meters. And to do all of that, which is 2/2, I originally had 3 skeins of it. I am down to 2. So that's and 2 and a little bit. That is where I'm at on that. It's quite, I love how it's turning out. I love how it's looking. I just love this. I haven't seen anybody else do this piece. So I was quite, not nervous, but I was curious, definitely curious as to how it would look, especially on 28 count barnwood from Picture This Plus. But yeah, I'm hoping by the end of the year I will have all of the cross stitching done, which I don't think will be an issue, because it's taking roughly 2 months, which is about 20 days. about 10 days per month to get a page done. It took about 20 odd days for me to do this, you know, middle portion here. And these two end sides, they aren't quite as big as this middle section is. If anything, it's about a third of that size. So I think I'm going to be able to finish the cross stitching, the X's itself. None of the specialty stitches, none of the beading, none of the back stitching, none of that. I'm not going to, definitely not going to get any of that done because I don't have any of the beads to begin with. But I'm hoping to get just the plain old X's done by the end of the year. And I think I'm going to be able to accomplish that goal. So this is definitely going to be a piece that I will continue working on in the new year. And I'm hoping next year to get this done. But that is it for this piece. So let me go ahead and pause, and I'm going to come back because I have some haul. Alright, so I have two pieces of haul. Mainly because I was wanting the Just Cross Stitch Halloween issue, and I got that from 123 Stitch, and I figured since I was already getting one thing, might as well get something off my wish list. So the pattern that I got off the wish list is Mirabilia's Siren and the Shipwreck. She is gorgeous. I love those blues. Blue happens to be my favorite color, and this particular highlight portion of that is like my favorite shade. Let's see, that was going to be, I can't tell, it's not one of the ones. So there's two water lilies, two blended threads, which looks like it's for the skin, bunch of beads, bunch of treasures, a bunch of DMC. Of course. So there's that one. So that one's going to go into my collection. And then of course we have Just Cross Stitch Halloween issue 2021. And I have already marked, what is that, 5 patterns in there that I really want to do. This one here being one of them, as well as this one. So is the other ones on the front page? Nope, those two are the only ones on the front page that I want to stitch. Let's see. I'm not going to do a flip through the whole thing. I'm just going to show you guys. There's another one on the front page. This little is going to go right down here. I'm going to do that one. I did focus at one point. So that's one of them. And then there's Nightmare Before Coffee. It's not on that page, on the front page, so don't want to show the pattern. So this guy here, Nightmare Before Coffee, because I really like the Nightmare Before Christmas movie. I've got some pajama pants and a couple coffee cups, and then this mandala. The Nightmare Before Coffee design is from Amy Baker of Barefoot Needle. And then this mandala here I want to stitch, and that is from Anna Chinoto of Stitching in the Rain. So just a little bit of everything, pretty much. But yeah, that's all I have for today. I will come back tomorrow and give you an update as to that piece there. Which I'm quite pleased with my progress on that piece too. So until tomorrow, guys, I will see you then, and I hope you guys enjoy your stitching. Bye, guys. Good afternoon, everybody. It is April from Knit and Kitten Crafts again. On September 1st, 2021, it is my lunch break, and I've got 2 projects to show you today. I want to show you what I was working on for the past 5 days, as well as progress on my daily project. So let's start with the first one. So the first one is Athena, Goddess of Wisdom by Mirabilia. You should have seen a preview image as to what it'll look like when it's done, as well as where it was the last time I showed it to you. So this is where I'm at. Okay, there we go. So I got one full shade of her skin put in, and that is this lighter color here. And then I have almost this second shade complete. I still have a little bit more up here in her head, and then right here at the top of her corset. So I'm quite pleased with the amount of progress I got done. Since the skin, I am doing 1/1 on 28 count. So it is tiny, tiny stitches. There we go. There's focus. So this is being done on 28 count brash by Pictureless Plus. Normally 2/2 with skin being done 1/1. And I'm quite pleased with my progress for the past 5 days. So I like me some Mirabilia. Even though I only have one project started, and I've only done, this is my second Mirabilia project. I love Mirabilia. So there is that project, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this away, and I'll come back and show you my daily project. Alright, be right back, guys. Alright, back again. That didn't take very long. So my daily project is a Heaven and Earth Designs piece. It is called Fireside Fairy Tales by Randall Spangler. You should have seen an image of what it'll look like when it's complete, as well as where I was the last time I showed it to you. So I'm quite pleased with it. I've got to lean back. So let's see, can you see anything? It's so dark. Sorry, let me turn my lighting here. There, how's that? That's a little bit better, maybe. It's in my eyes. I can't see it, I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. There we go. There. That's better. So, last time I showed it to you, I had just barely gotten this fairy in, so I was able to work on getting, let's see, more of this chimney done, as well as getting the start of this coat of arms up here on the chimney, which is the shield and 2 axes. So I got the 1 axe done, the other axe is going to go over here, the shield's going to go down to by here, and that's the end of the page. So, let me pull the back of it, maybe. But, I'm going to turn this back off. There we go. It's kind of dark for being 12:30 in the afternoon there, isn't it? So, that's probably the best I'm going to get. I'm sorry, guys. I'll definitely take a picture of what this looks like now and put it in at the end of this little clip. But that is my progress. I'm doing 100 stitches every day, which is 1 square. I'm doing at least 1 square a day. Some days I will, like at the end of this, let's see, that is going to be tomorrow, Friday. I'll do a little bit more, do like 130, 140 stitches. Only because that's the bottom of the page right there, and that's only 30 stitches. Might as well go ahead and do it. Same thing over here at the end here. It's only like 70. You know, it's roughly about 100 stitches a day. Except for Sunday, which I did 200 because I didn't do any stitching on Saturday because life got in the way. it was a day on Saturday. So that's my piece. I did the math last week, week before. going to take me 10 years to do this if I only do 100 stitches a day. But I'm okay with that. It gives me something to do, and I will have this big piece of project done. So there is that. See, I have just barely started on my new project for the next 3 days, which is here. You can see the part of the pattern there. Continue working on this, and then I will come back once I'm done with my 3 days on that on my rotation and show you that piece. So that's all I did in August. I hope you guys enjoyed what you were seeing. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment down below, and I will do my best to answer your questions. And I'm sorry for the squeaky chair. And the dog barking, if you can hear her barking outside. But that is it for August. September is a brand new month. We're going to see how we do next month. So until then, guys, I will see you later, and enjoy your stitching. Bye.